Hello there, art students. This is Mrs. Burns. The point of this video demonstration is to talk about a very important tool called a ruler. There are two main reasons as to why we use a ruler. The first one is to measure flat surfaces. And another reason to use your ruler is to use it just like a tracer in creating straight lines. So for this part of our project, we're going to use our ruler like a tracer, and we are going to draw straight lines. When you draw a straight line on your piece of paper, one thing that I like to do is I like to take the edge of my ruler and line it up with the edge of my paper. And then I know and make sure that it's almost exact. Oh, my head's in the way. Here, I'll zoom down a little bit and you can see. Making sure that it's almost exactly lined up with my piece of paper. I'll switch back a little bit. And once you have it lined up, then holding it down just like you would hold a tracer down with one hand, and then taking your pencil or marker or whatever drawing utensil you're using and lining it up right next to the edge, holding it down very carefully. I'm really pressing down so that ruler does not move, and going from the very top all the way to the bottom. And then if you look at my paper a little bit more, and I'll turn it to the side, you can see that's a nice straight line, cutting this paper in half pretty straight, not quite evenly because I didn't put my line right in the middle, but nice straight line, making a nice straight rectangle up here and a straight rectangle down here. So that is how we use rulers. I'm going to demonstrate again. So this is a vertical line from the top of your paper to the bottom, up and down type of line. So this next line I'm going to show you is a horizontal line. So again, taking your ruler, lining it up with the edge right over here, holding it down and going all the way across, just like that. Now, if I was doing this again, making another line, I would want it to make sense to me where it's easy for me, it feels comfortable for me to use this ruler and to use my pencil. So it's easier to go on top of the ruler and go all the way across rather than to take my hand and move my arm kind of funky and then go on the bottom. Same if we were going this way, it would be easier to trace where, I'm drawing on the side where my writing hand is rather than me turning my body and going that way. So hopefully that makes sense. You understand that. But again, the most important thing is lining your ruler up with the edge of the paper, deciding where you're going to make your line, making sure it's nice and even. We're going to be making vertical and horizontal lines. Making it as even as possible. Okay, so for the next video, we're going to do this again, and I'm going to concentrate more on the project rather than on the tool. So thanks for listening.